नमस्ते सबैजनालाई
Pratiksha,
नमस्ते
namaste. How are you?
म एकदमै ठिक छु म्याम
मलाई पनि एकदम सन्चै छ है तपाईलाई देखेर एकदम खुसी लाग्यो आज तपाईले अस्ति एकदम राम्रो परफर्मेन्स दिनुभएको थियो सोशलमा म त्यहाँ थिएँ त्यो इभिनिङ म तपाईको बायो पढिरहेको थिएँ आज है तपाईले लाइसेन्स्ड कमर्शियल पाइलट गर्नुभएको रहेछ हाउ डिड यु पर्स्यु द्याट भेरी क्विकली
मलाई पाइलट बन्ने इच्छा चाहिँ मलाई बच्चैदेखि स्वतन्त्र हुन मन लाग्थ्यो अनि आकाशमा उड्नु भनेकै स्वतन्त्र हो भन्ने मैले सोचेको थिएँ त्यसैले म पाइलट पढेको आकाशमा उड्न मन थियो मलाई त्यसैले म पाइलट पढेको धन्यवाद
तपाईले धेरै अरु कुराहरु पनि पर्स्यु गर्नु भएको रहेछ जस्तो कि अहिले मिस युनिभर्स नेपालमा आउने सिंगिङ तपाईले एकदम राम्रो गीत गाउनुहुन्छ तर तपाईले कहिले पनि कस्मेटिक ब्रश र मेकअप किट चाहिँ किन्नु भएको छैन भनेर लेख्नु भएको छ व्हिच इज कम्प्लिटली फाइन द्याट्स व्हाट मेक्स यु युनिक है मलाई एउटा क्वेशनको आन्सर दिनु न है यति धेरै एम्बिसनहरु यति धेरै डिफरेन्ट कुराहरु तपाईले पर्स्यु गर्नलाई व्हाट ड्राइभ्स यु तपाईको ड्राइभिङ फोर्स चाहिँ के हो
धन्यवाद म्याम प्रश्नको लागि मलाई यति धेरै कुराहरु मलाई किन गर्नु मन लाग्यो के गरेर मलाई यति धेरै साहस आयो गर्ने झन् विश्वस्त भयो भनेदेखि मलाई एलएसएफ ले 12 कक्षासम्म पढाउनु भएको हो उहाँले जहिले पनि सपना देख सपना कहिले पनि अधुरो नगराऊ सपना देखेपछि सपना पूरा गर्नेमा लाग र कुनै पनि सपना आफूभन्दा ठुलो नठान त्यो विश्वासका कारणले नै म सधैँ काम गरिरहेको हुन्छु र अहिले मिस युनिभर्स नेपाल 2021 मा भाग लिएकी हुँ धन्यवाद
थ्यांक यू तपाईले भोलि मिस युनिभर्स को ताज जित्नु भयो भने सबभन्दा पहिला कसलाई कल गर्नुहुन्छ
म सबैभन्दा पहिले म मेरो आमा बाबालाई नै गर्छु किनकि आमा बाबा बिना म यहाँ हुँदैन थिए उहाँहरुको पनि एकदमै धेरै मलाई समर्थन साथ छ माया छ त्यसपछि म एलएसएफ लाई पनि गर्थे जसले मलाई 12 कक्षासम्म पढाएको छ जसले मलाई यो स्थानमा ल्याउनलाई मद्दत गरेको छ त्यसैलाई
थ्यांक यू भेरी प्राउड अफ यू
धन्यवाद म्याम
Hi Pratiksha, how are you?
Namaste ma'am, I एकदमै ठिक छु ma'am.
Awesome. So my question is regarding your dreams. What is your biggest dream in life and how do you plan to turn it into reality?
मेरो अहिले मेरो सबैभन्दा ठुलो सपना नै सबैजनाले अधिकार पाउन् आफ्नो स्वतन्त्र हुने अधिकार पाउन् सामान्य आधारभूतहरू पाउन् म जसरी रोल्पाबाट अहिले काठमाडौँ आउनु परेको छ आधारभूत नपाएको कारणले मैले आफ्नो जन्मथलो छोड्नु परेको छ यहाँ बस्नको लागि यहाँ आधारभूतहरू पाएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि हस्पिटल्स स्कुल्स तिनीहरू पनि आधारभूत हो सामान्य आधारभूत हो त्यो पनि हाम्रो म बस्ने जन्मथलोमा छैन त्यसैले सबैजनाले अधिकार पाउन् सामान्य आधारभूत पाउन् स्वतन्त्र हुन् म यही नै मेरो सबैभन्दा ठुलो सपना हो
Thank you. So you're a pilot. So one more question is like, what is your dream destination to travel to?
Ma'am, फेरि एकचोटि प्रश्न भनिदिनुहुन्छ
हजुरको ड्रीम डेस्टिनेसन हुन्छ नि अब हजुर कता चाहिँ ट्राभल गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ
म धन्यवाद म्याम हजुरको प्रश्नको लागि मलाई सबैभन्दा पहिला मेरो नेपालमा मेरो आफ्नो देश मलाई घुम्न मन छ सबै ठाउँमा पुग्न मन छ मलाई म सबैभन्दा प्रथममा सर्वप्रथम म मेरो रोल्पा म जन्मेको ठाउँ म त्यो पुरै घुम्न मन छ अहिले यातायात पुरै ठाउँमा नपुगेको कारणले म गएको पनि छैन र आधारभूत नभएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि नै काठमाडौँमा बसेर काठमाडौँ मात्र घुमिरहेकी छु म त्यसैले पुरै सुरुमा नेपाल घुम्न चाहन्छु रोल्पा पछि नेपाल घुमेर पछि विश्वको सबै ठाउँ घुम्न चाहन्छु मेरो पेशा पनि पाइलट हो म त्यो अवश्य पनि पूरा गर्नेछु
धन्यवाद
Hello.
Namaste
You
ma'am.
look really pretty. मैले तपाईलाई यो प्रेस कन्फरेन्सको डेमा भेटेको थिएँ देखाएको थिएँ मैले भेटेको थिएँ तपाईले भेट्नु भएको थिएन होला मलाई प्रतीक्षा जी तपाईको जुन कन्फिडेन्स छ नि मलाई एकदम मन पर्छ एक्चुअली मलाई पनि सानैदेखि पाइलट बन्न मन लाग्थ्यो एउटा सर्ट क्वेशन सोधिहाल्छु ल What attributes does someone need to have in order to be successful? के हुनुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ सक्सेसफुल हुनको लागि एउटा मान्छेमा के हुनुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ तपाईलाई
धन्यवाद म्याम हजुरको प्रश्नको लागि मान्छे सक्सेसफुल हुनको लागि सबभन्दा सुरुमा आफ्नोमा आत्मविश्वास हुनुपर्छ र समाजले मलाई के भन्ला के गर्ला भनेर डराउनु हुँदैन सबसे बडा रोग क्या कहेगा लोग म यो मेरो जीवनमा उतारेकी छु कार्यान्वयन गरेकी छु त्यसैले म्याम सक्सेसफुल हुनको लागि सबैभन्दा सुरुमा आफूमा विश्वास त हुनुपर्छ
Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद म्याम
No, I think we should go with another contestant because, yeah. Thank you.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद सर धन्यवाद म्याम
एउटालाई एउटा भयो। हामी एउटालाई एउटा
तपाईँले नि क्वेसन गरिराख्नु जो एउटा हुन्छ नि उसैले कन्टिन्यू गरिराख्नु अनि किन फर्किने थ्याङ्क यू भन्दै पठाइदिने नि नपर्खिने के धेरै उसलाई टाइमसम्म किन पर्खिने थ्याङ्क यू भइहाल्यो होला किन टाइमसम्म पर्खिराख्नु पऱ्यो र
Good afternoon, judges.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Brishti. Could you please introduce yourself? Ekchiti.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Brishti Acharya, a working dental surgeon from Kathmandu. My contestant number is 1008.
राम्रो साउन्ड माइक चाहिँ अलिकति साउन्ड भइरहेको छैन
ह्यान्ड होल्डै गरे पनि हुन्छ।
Hello?
Yes.
Is it good enough?
साउन्ड सुनिरहेको छैन बृष्टि
Dr. Bristol.
Good afternoon once again. So, hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Brishti Acharya, a working dental surgeon from Kathmandu, and my contestant number is 1008.
3 words that would best describe you, Brishti.
3 words that would best describe me would be hardworking, perseverance, and funny.
I wanted to ask you this question because I was reading your bio as well. If you win the title, how would you use it for the benefit of others?
Thank you for asking that question. I'm working and I'm advocating for equitable and sustainable health delivery in Nepal. So I have come here to use this platform so I can connect people with resources and the people who need these, who are in dire need of a little pushback so that we can provide the equitable and sustainable health delivery. I have done multiple camps and I have realized that if I come here and join this platform, my voice will be more effective with more people so I can bring more changes. So that will be my goal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Brishti.
Hello.
You look really pretty.
Thank you so much. So
I have, we all value our parents, and you have also mentioned that your parents have given you strong values and strength to fight against injustice and inequality. So my question to you is, do you really think positive attribute bring about a change in others? And if you think so, how? Can you explain it to me? How?
Providing positive changes in others' life, bringing positive impact on others' life, do affect our own life and do bring positive impact on my own life, because I like to share my own experience. I was in my internship and one of my patients came to me and told me, thank you so much for this treatment. I was in miserable pain. From now on, I'll always remember you in my prayers. So that thing hit me so hard that yes, after all, giving something positive to others will always come back to yourself. So yes, I do believe giving positive impact will affect you in a positive way.
I have one more.
Yes, please.
What goal, including your career goals, I'm not talking about your career goal, that you have set for your life?
Yes, actually dentistry is my passion from the childhood itself, so I'm working on it. And my career goal is I am a huge admirer of Dr. Sandukrit, how he had changed our medical fraternity, how he has showed us that if we are well determined, against all the odds, we can provide something to the people. We can make changes, no matter how underdeveloping country we are from. So my goal will be bringing the biggest smile in maximum number of people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Brishti.
Hello, sir.
All right. What makes you stand out from the other contestants?
Thank you for asking this question, sir. I believe each of us have our own quality and contribution, but I like to focus on one of my quality, that is having an intellectual freedom. Even in a group of discussions, there are people who like to put their views, and they're stubborn upon their views. But I'm the type of person who likes to listen, who likes to evaluate the views I have, the opinions I have. So the person I am today might not be the person I'll be in the next 1 year, because my views, my perspectives are constantly changing, depending upon the people I meet. I mean, there are different religions, there are different culture. I'm meeting each and every one of them, and then my views are constantly changing and evolving. So having an intellectual freedom to let myself grow is my quality, I believe.
म एउटा सोधौँ
Yes, please.
डक्टर तपाईँ डेन्टिस्ट डक्टर हुनुहुन्छ
हजुर।
म ब्युटिसियन प्रोफेसनमा छु अलिकति रिलेटेड कुरा भएको भएर सबैलाई नसोधिकन मैले क्वेसन गरेँ है तपाईँलाई
हजुर।
डेन्टिस्ट हुन साथै दाँतले ब्युटीलाई कतिको सपोर्ट गर्छ अथवा दाँत र ब्युटीको रिलेसन के छ?
Thank you so much for asking this question, because it's very personal to me. As I grew up, I had a crooked teeth, and so my appearance and everything, it mattered so much that I started having self-doubt on myself, and I was kind of introvert, awkward kid. So I directly went to the dentist and got my treatment, and then I realized the confidence that I had before and the confidence that I got after the treatment made me realize that, okay, maybe, yes, beauty is not everything, but it is something. So, yes.
Thank you, Bristi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, judges.
Good afternoon. How are you, Arya?
I'm good. How are you?
You look so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm sorry if I can ask this question. I'm very much, I was just going through the CV, and this is the word motivation really got me that, I have to ask this question to her. So, what actions, behaviors, or event would limit or destroy your motivation? And how will you keep up with that?
Could you please repeat the question?
What actions, behavior, or event would limit or destroy your motivation? And how will you keep up with that?
I don't think there is any limitation. I mean, obviously everyone is going to have certain struggles or certain barriers to in the way of your success, but I don't think there's anything in particular that will stop me from getting what I want. Maybe not the first time, but I mean, everyone's going to get a few tries, so I don't think there's anything that will stop me forever from getting to my success point.
So nothing's going to stop Arya. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning, Aya.
Good morning.
You were writing, being a lady is a choice. So what makes a lady for you?
For me, being a lady is, with being a lady, there comes certain attributes, certain qualities. We need maturity. We need certain etiquettes. We need certain behaviors to become a lady. Not everyone can become a lady. And for me, Miss Universe Nepal, joining this pageant has been my step towards becoming the true lady I want to be. Thank you.
Okay, one more question from my side. Okay. What do you like the most about yourself?
About myself, my quality of being a good listener and an empathetic person is what I like the most, because it has helped me connect with people the most. And even in my friends group, I am known to be the good listener. Everyone comes to me with their problems, and I'm the problem solver of the group, and that's something I like about myself.
Thank you, Arya.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hello.
You look so pretty today.
Thank you so much.
I have one question for you. What did you learn about yourself in this period of lockdown, isolation, whatever? Because in this pandemic, like, we had to spend a lot of time with ourselves. Did you discover something about yourself? Would you like to share it with us?
Yes, so my lockdown was spent, I had my final exams of grade 12 coming up. So every month it was just extending, okay, next month we're going to have our finals. So most of the time I was busy studying. Apart from that, I learned certain skills. I was learning French. I improved on my speaking skills, my cooking skills. And about myself, I think what I learned most was I do enjoy spending time with myself. I don't need people at all times.
Yes, that's kind of what I learned as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
एउटा सानो प्रश्न है तपाईलाई नेपाली हुनुमा सबभन्दा ठुलो के कुरामा गर्व गर्नुहुन्छ
नेपाली हुनुमा आई थिंक नेपालमा जन्मेको नै वाज मेरो लागि चाहिँ सबसे गर्वपूर्ण कुरा भएको छ नेपालमा नेपाली बन्नु नेपाल संसारभरि नै नेपाल हामी चिनिएको हाम्रो करेजले गर्दा हाम्रो काइन्डनेस हाम्रो अनेस्टीले गर्दा हामी चिनिएको छ अनि to be known as a Nepali, it has been a privilege in itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arya.
Thank you. Thank you so much, judges.
But they don't let the people in. Yeah, they don't let, yeah, it's there in the corner. Getting cold. But you are the only one who can arrange that.
Okay, बाहिर टी कफी लिएर को आउनु भएको छ एकचोटि ल्याइदिनुस् न Thank you.
Namaste.
Hi, Sadisha.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Sorry, good afternoon. I'm the morning देखि आएको पनि त्यही भएर morning नै सम्झिरहेको छ मैले भित्र कोठामा छ बाहिर उज्यालो भएको पनि थाहा छैन भने so sorry. म तपाईलाई एकदमै simple question सोध्छु है एकदम simple question सोध्छु. Many young generation Nepalese are using English language more than Nepali in their daily life. What are your views about the practice? नेपाली युवाहरू धेरै पुस्ता अहिले चाहिँ नेपाली युवा पुस्ताहरूले इङ्ग्लिसलाई बढी प्रायोरिटी दिइरहेछ यसमा तपाईको सुझाव सल्लाह विचार के छ थ्यांक यू
हाम्रो मातृभाषा नेपाली भनेको जहिले पनि हाम्रो प्रिय भाषा हुनेछ हैन जहिले हाम्रो प्रिय भाषा भएको राम्रो हो अब अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय भाषा भएकोले सबैतिर एक्सेप्टेड हुने भाषा भएकोले अंग्रेजी पनि साइडमा आउनु भनेको राम्रो हो त्यो पोइन्ट पनि तर नेपालीलाई हामीले बिर्सन भएन नेपाली भनेको हाम्रो मातृभाषा हाम्रो मूल भाषा भनेको नि हाम्रो नेपाली हो भनेर हामीले हाम्रो मौलिकता बिर्सन भएन मलाई यही लाग्छ सो नेपाली चाहिँ हाम्रो पहिचान हो भनौँ
थ्याङ्क यू सदिक्षाजी छोटकरीमा आफूलाई इन्ट्रोड्युस गरिदिनुहोस् न प्लिज
मेरो नाम सदिक्षा खड्का पूर्वीय नेपाल झापाबाट हालै चाहिँ म धुलीखेलमा थर्ड इयर एमबिबिएस पढिरहेकी छु अनि आज चाहिँ म यहाँ मिस युनिभर्स नेपालमा कन्टेस्टेन्ट आएकी छु मलाई हजुर
थ्याङ्क यू अनि तपाईँको बायोले भन्छ अनि दाजुभाइ छैनन् नानी यत्रो खर्च गरेर छोरीलाई त के डाक्टर पढाउने हो भनेर क्वेसन सोध्नु भएको छ यत्रो खर्च गरेर छोरीलाई किन डाक्टर पढाउने त
छोरीलाई कसलाई के पढाउने भनेको त छोरीलाई यो जेन्डर बेसिसमा होइन नि त पढाउने भनेको त आफ्नो ब्याकग्राउन्ड भन्दा पनि आफ्नो प्यासन के छ आफ्नो भनिन्छ नि कसरी आफ्नो गोललाई अगाडि बढ्दै लिँदै आएको छ जस्तै मैले एमबिबिएस रोजेकी थिएँ र कतिजनाले त्यस्तो पनि भन्नुभएको थियो होइन त्यो जेन्युन क्वेसन हुनसक्छ हामीभन्दा नर्मली चाहिँ हामीभन्दा अगाडिको जेनेरेसनको लागि थियो पनि होइन तर मलाई लाग्दैन कि यो हामीले कुनै पढ्ने सब्जेक्ट चाहिँ जेन्डर बेसिसमा डिभाइड गर्नुपर्छ यो चाहिँ एउटा हाम्रो क्यापेबिलिटी भनौँ हाम्रो प्यासन हाम्रो हामी कसरी डिटर्मिन छौँ हामी कतिको कन्फिडेन्ट छौँ हाम्रो अगाडिको गोलसँग भनेर डिटर्माइन हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ
ओके थ्याङ्क यू
म्याम यसमा
जी
हजुर
एउटा क्वेसन सोधिहाल्छु ल
पक्कै पनि
मलाई जो पाइलट हेऱ्यो पाइलटै बन्नु मन लाग्ने डक्टर बन्यो डक्टरै बन्नु मन लाग्ने मान्छे खालि परि म होइन तपाईँले एमबिबिएस गर्दै हुनुहुँदो रहेछ अहिले तपाईँले एमबिबिएस सिद्धिसकेपछि आजकल एमडी पनि गरिन्छ नि तपाईँलाई इन्ट्रेस्ट लागेको सब्जेक्ट तपाईँ केमा एमडी गर्नुहुन्छ भविष्यमा गएर
एमबिबिएस एडमिसन गर्ने बित्तिकै मेन चाहिँ धेरैतिरबाट क्वेसन यही आउँछ कि के गर्नेछौ के गरिरहेछौ यस्तो गरी होइन अनि एमबिबिएस भनेको चाहिँ जेनरल कोर्स हो यहाँनिर हामी त्यस्तो स्पेसिफिक हुँदैन एमडी गर्दा म्यामको क्वेसन हुन्छ एमडी गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो स्पेसलाइजेसन हुन्छ मलाई चाहिँ गाइनोकोलोजिस्ट फिमेलसँग रिलेटेड फिमेलसँग डे टु डे लाइफमा कनेक्ट हुने एउटा केही पनि सँग गर्न मन छ सो अहिले चाहिँ हालैसम्म चाहिँ मैले गाइनोकोलोजिस्ट पढ्ने सोचेकी छु अब हेरौँ
थ्याङ्क यू म अर्को एउटा क्वेसन सोध्छु अघि म्यामले तपाईँको बारेमा पनि लेखेको छ वाट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर यु जुन हामी यो रेस्पेक्ट लुज गर्छौँ यो जेन्डर बायसनेसको कुरा गर्छौँ हामी होइन तपाईँको लागि के इम्पोर्टेन्ट जस्तो लाग्छ लभ इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर यु ओर रेस्पेक्ट
एकदमै गाह्रो प्रश्न भयो त लभ र रेस्पेक्ट त लाइक इक्वल्ली जान्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई होइन जब माया नै छैन रेस्पेक्टको के काम रेस्पेक्ट नै छैन माया मात्रैको त के काम बट चुज्दै गर्न परेमा चाहिँ आई वुड चुज लभ लभै भन्छु
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच
थ्याङ्क यू सदिक्षा
थ्याङ्क यू सो
Chin, I have one last question for you.
Sure.
You're an MBBS student, still a student. What's your favorite part about being a medical student right now?
Thank you for this question, ma'am. MBBS student भएको फेभरेट पार्ट चाहिँ म अहिले धुलीखेलमा स्टुडेन्ट हुँ होइन त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ एकदमै हामी भनौँ न सबैजना एकदमै गोल ओरिएन्टेड हुन्छ नि यसरी लाग्ने यसरी आफ्नो यसरी म गर्छु बाहिर रमाइलो पार्ट त त्यो बेग्लै नै छ होइन तर आफ्नो गोलमा चाहिँ एकदमै डिटर्मिन भएको साथीहरू छन् म त्यहाँनिर होइन मसँग जस्तो यहाँ मिस युनिभर्समा पनि एकदम म त्यस्तै साथीहरू पाइरहेकी छु अनि भनौँ न त्यो क्लासमा जतासुकै होस् एकदमै डिटर्मिन फिल हुन्छ आफूले आफूलाई यस्तो हुनुपर्छ यसरी गर्नुपर्छ म पनि मेरो गोलतिर यसरी जान्छु भन्ने प्रेरणा पाइन्छ अरूबाट सधैँ
That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think I should get the coffee?
Yeah. गरेका धन्यवाद
Okay.
When first bell button ni हामी प्रिपेयर भइहाल्नु पर्यो के
But we say cold coffee break. I think we should ask more questions in English because they are representing the world and they have to speak in English and not Nepali. Ladies, I think we should ask more questions in English because when they go abroad they have to speak in English anyhow.
You usually have to switch.
But we are only asking the only Pashan and we talk in English. Everybody else is Nepali.
English and Nepali because you have to test how it's
Yeah, that's fine. But we only do Nepali. It's only Pashan and we who ask the English questions. Everything else is Nepali. But the lights, is it working?
afternoon, everyone. Namaste.
Good afternoon, Anisha. How are you?
I'm feeling good. A little bit nervous, but it's all right.
Well, I guess that's very natural. अहिले हामीले हेर्दाखेरि सबैजना फाइट्सी एकदम कन्फिडेन्ट एकदम गो गेटर रेडी टु गेट द क्राउन सबै देख्छौँ त्यसरी होइन अनि हामीलाई कहिलेकाहीँ हामी अन्यलमा पनि पढ्छौँ मैले पर्सनली एज अ जज तपाईलाई किन भोट गर्ने
मलाई भोट गर्ने र नगर्ने त हजुरमा भर पर्छ हैन तर म यहाँ आउनुको चाहिँ एउटा मोटिभ छ के म चाहिँ एउटा मेन्टल इलनेसको सर्भाइभर हो हैन जसरी मैले आफ्नो लाइफको लागि फाइट गरेर सर्भाइभ गरेँ नि मलाई त्यो नलेज चाहिँ सबैमा बाँड्नु छ के तँलाई त यस्तो हुँदैन टाइपको कुराहरू कि यो जसलाई पनि हुन सक्छ यति बुझ्न जरुरी छ कि यो रोग लाग्यो भन्दैमा उसको लाइफै बिग्रिने त्यस्तो होइन हिल भएर नर्मल हुन पनि सकिन्छ अनि अवेरनेस फैलाउनको लागि चाहिँ हामीले जानकारी बाँड्न जरुरी छ कि जसरी अरू रोग हामीले स्कुलमा पढाइन्छ त्यसरी नै मेन्टल इलनेसलाई पनि एउटा कुनै हामीले अब सिलेबसमा राख्न सकियो भने अथवा कुनै प्रोग्रामबाट केहीको थ्रुबाट अवेरनेस फैलाउन सक्यो भने हाम्रो यङ्गर जेनेरेसन एज वेल एज ओल्डर जेनेरेसनलाई पनि बुझाउन सक्यो भने चाहिँ केही हदसम्म सबैसँग नलेज पुग्छ र नर्मली लिन थाल्नुहुन्छ होला जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ
Hi Anisha.
Hello,
I was just going through your CV. So you're a student of bachelor's in IT. So my question to you is your current favorite technology and why?
Actually, I wanted to learn BSc nursing, but त्यो भनिन्छ नि सोचे जस्तो सबै हुँदैन भनेर अनि I went through like अहिले त अब सबै टेक्नोलोजीको जमाना छ why shouldn't I try IT भनेर के नर्सिङ त सबैले गरिरहनु भएको छ मेबी आई क्यान डु इट लाइक मलाई अब जे होस् अब ह्याकिङमा इन्ट्रेस्ट छ होइन सो त्यसैको लागि आफ्नो इन्ट्रेस्टलाई हेरेर नै मैले आइटी जोइन गरेको
My question is हजुरको अहिलेको current favorite technology चाहिँ के हो?
हजुर current favorite technology चाहिँ obviously मोबाइल फोन because like मोबाइल फोन छ भने चाहिँ लाइक यु क्यान डु एनिथिङ के जे पनि अब हजुरलाई केही कुराको नलेज लिनु छ केही कुराको बारेमा जान्नु छ त्यस भने विथ one click or one post you can get anything you like.
Thank you so much. I'm passing the mic. Eh?
Hi Anisha.
Hello ma'am.
I am so proud that you're standing here. And yes, I know what is depression, but because I have gone through depression, and you know, people really feel shy or they hesitate to talk about depression. When you have depression, you basically think about all the negative things. And my question to you is, how have you handled all the criticisms or all the negativities?
मैले कसरी ह्यान्डल गरेँ भन्दा चाहिँ अब सबैको पर्सपेक्टिभ छुट्टै छुट्टै हुन्छ होइन कोहीलाई अब क्रिटिसाइज गर्नु पर्यो भने कोहीले कुनै वे राम्रो वेमा गर्नुहुन्छ कसैले नराम्रो वेमा गर्नुहुन्छ मैले चाहिँ के सोच्छु भने म जब हिल हुँदै थिएँ उहाँले त सायद मेरै राम्रोको लागि भन्नुभएको हो नि त यो त्यही भएर मैले क्रिटिसिजमलाई पनि पोजिटिभली लिनुपर्छ र मैले आफूमाथि वर्क गर्नुपर्छ भनेर नै अघि बढेँ
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you.
Hi Anisha.
Hi ma'am.
My question is very short. What do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see like मैले आफूलाई चाहिँ कसरी हेर्नु मन छ भने अनिशा पौडेल जो एउटा मेन्टल हेल्थको सर्भाइभर थियो उसले अहिले केही गरेर धेरैजना नेपालमा धेरैलाई सहयोग गर्न सकेको छ मेन्टल हेल्थको अवेरनेस बढाउनको लागि र पनि मेन्टल हेल्थको बारेमा सबैलाई बुझाउन र मनोरोग के हो भनेर एक्चुअली सबैलाई बुझाउन सक्ने मान्छे भएको चाहिँ मलाई हेर्नु मन छ
Hi Anisha.
Hello ma'am.
Thank you for sharing your story about mental health. I think it's a very burning topic right now, especially in a country like Nepal. सो तपाईँले यति कुराहरू भन्नुभयो तपाईँले कसरी स्ट्रगल गर्नुभएको छ तपाईँ सर्भाइभ गर्नुभएको छ तपाईँ के गर्नुहुन्छ त अगाडि भनेर पनि भन्नुभयो तर अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ तपाईँले के गर्नुभएको छ त समाजको लागि मेन्टल हेल्थ हाउ हेभ यु इन्सपायर्ड ओर मोटिभेटेड पिपल हु आर गोइङ थ्रु द सेम स्ट्रगल्स लाइक योर्स
द फर्स्ट थिङ कि जो चाहिँ मेरो अगाडि खुल्न आउनुहुन्छ नि मैले उहाँहरूलाई भन्छु कि यस्तो होइन नि त म पनि त थिएँ म नर्मल देखेको म पनि त डिल गरिरहेको थिएँ सो मैले चाहिँ लाइक यसरी जानुपर्छ यसरी गर्नुपर्छ भनेर उहाँहरूलाई सहयोग गर्थेँ र जो मसँग खुल्नुहुन्थ्यो मैले पनि खुलेर आफ्नो स्टोरी सेयर गरेर यदि मैले ठिक हुन सकेँ भने हजुरहरू पनि सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर भन्थेँ
हस् थ्याङ्क यू सो मच
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच
गुड लक
थ्याङ्क यू नमस्ते सबैजनालाई
Hi, Smarika. Oh, sorry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon. Oh, yeah, good afternoon. We are late.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you wrote you met your dream woman in the newspaper. So who is your role model?
At 7 years old, on a newspaper, I saw my dream woman for the first time. She was all beautiful with a crown, even though I didn't know why exactly she was standing on the floor. But when I realized who she was, I said myself, my dream woman, she is bold, she stands up for herself, but I wasn't like that for 18 years of my life. Just 2 years back, I really want to be that dream woman, become that dream woman. I have to be that dream woman. I have to stand up for myself. I have to own my voice and know my worth, which I didn't do for 18 years of my life. And today I'm facing my fear and सपनालाई चुम्ने कदम चालिरहेको छु म. I'm facing my fear and I'm climbing that mountain of my dream. And that's what that dream woman that I saw on a newspaper, this is the transformation that she did to have that dream that did to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Smarika,
Hazur sir.
what is your biggest fear in life?
आज म यहाँ उभिएकी छु किनकि that little voice, it always told me that I am strong, I am brave. I have gone through so many experiences in my life. So every time I said, for 18 years, I doubted myself. But that little voice inside me is the reason why I'm here today. I know life is tough, but I hope I will hold that voice that is the reason why I'm here. I hope that I will never lose that voice. I know life is so challenging, and sometimes you can blown by the wind, but that little voice, I know I will never lose it. And that is the fear that I have, to never lose the strength and the voice that I have inside me, that little voice.
Hi,
Thank you.
Smarika. Hi, Smarika.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste. We have talked about strengths, so I wanted to ask you your biggest strength, 3 of your biggest strengths.
My first biggest strength is I believe in myself. Just 2 years back, I've started to believe in myself. I know my worth, which 2 years back I started, and I think I own my voice. Even though if it means that I will stand up against my own closed ones, I will always stand up for lies, unfairness, ego, and revenge.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Smarika ji, you are so beautiful. I love your eyes.
Thank you so much.
I really find you very confident. So my question to you is, what would you do today if you had all the confidence in the world?
I think I would just smile and thank my God. I know that every hour I go through that negative voice, I always encounter that, and I know that I will live with it for the rest of my life. But I will smile and just pat on my shoulder for having all the courage to pass all the experiences, rough times in my life. I will just pat my shoulder, and say thank you to myself.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Smarika. Thank you.
Namaste.
Good afternoon, everyone, and namaste.
Hi, good morning, Mandira. Good afternoon, sorry. Again. So, if you could show me any place in Nepal, what place would you show me?
There's this place in Ramechhap. It's called Byanjan. I had been there 2 years ago. It's a very beautiful place. It's like a big ground, all green. I sometimes imagine myself running in that ground, so I would take you there.
Hi, Mandira. Looking really pretty in red.
Thank you so much.
You said like you have hated yourself for so many years. And finally you've learned to, love yourself. So how important it is for any human to, have respect or love for yourself, and how will it change the life of that particular person? Can you please explain it to us?
Thank you so much. I know there are a lot of beauty standards in this world that has caused a limit that makes us feel that we're not enough, we don't look good enough. And I had been a victim of that too. It was actually in 2019 when I suffered from alopecia, and I thought my hair defined me, but after 2-3 months of being through that, I realized it doesn't, and I can be beautiful even without my hair. So we should accept ourselves with or without, and comparing ourselves to the beauty standards. That is what makes us confident and beautiful.
You are beautiful, trust me.
Thank you so much.
So talking about self-love, Mandira, can you tell me the thing you love most about yourself?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. I think there's this urge and drive in me that makes me want to learn more and more, so I keep learning new things. And even in this pageant, I've been learning from all the other girls, from you. So that is the thing that I love about myself.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mandira, one question. Oh, sorry, Asta. Go ahead. All right. I read your bio, and there's one question I wrote down specifically for you. If you could say something to your younger self, the kid who was born and raised in then rural part of Nepal by financially struggling parents, what would you like to say to her?
I think I would tell her, don't compare yourself to others. We all have our own journey. We all were raised in different situations. Please don't compare yourself to others. You are beautiful in your own way. That is what I would tell her.
Thank you.
There
you go. Hi. Hi. So I just have one question for you, a simple question. Since we talked about how self-hate and learning to love yourself, what was your main motivation behind joining this pageant, Miss Universe Nepal? What inspired you?
Yeah, as a kid, I used to watch pageantries, and I always thought I could never be in that place because I don't look like them, I don't talk like them. But after, as I said, after years of learning with education, after other people, knowing them, I started believing in myself. So that's why I'm here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have an elder sister, an elder brother, and a sister-in-law too. Who is your favorite sibling? They're both my favorite, but I connect more with my brothers. Mutual the society, the feelings we kind of have the same feelings. So, okay, just wanted to know. I hope they don't see it.
Okay, thank you, Mandira.
We done? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, judges.
Hi, Nina. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
All good. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
So I have a question for you. I've been meaning to ask you this. If all current Miss Universe winners participated in the pageant right now, and you were the judge, who would you give the crown to and why?
Thank you for the question. I would give the crown to Pia Wurzbach. She has been one of my greatest inspirations, and fortunately I was able to speak to her during one of the She Speaks episodes that I have. And she is a very honest person. She does not want to be someone else. When she answers questions, she speaks from her heart. And that is something I really admire in her, something that I aspire to be as well. Kind of queen. I want to speak from my heart, and I want to just tell my truth.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Nina, you've made it very clear what's your priority, but now I know that you're all set to get that crown. If you have to list 5 things on your priority list, what would that be?
Could you repeat the question, please?
If you have to prioritize at this moment 5 things that is on your priority list, what would those things be?
To win the crown, right?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
To win the crown, correct?
No, well, winning the crown, we can read it from here. This is your second time. Okay, we give that number 1. If you have to mention 4 other things on your priority list at this moment, what would that be?
It would be composure, because of course a lot of things are happening right now. Things are getting hectic. So composing yourself is very important. Second one would be sleep. That is something that's very important for us as well. Beauty sleep, we have to get it there in order to be focused at all the time. Then eating food, of course. That is also something that gives us energy, keeps us focused. And the last one would be just be true to yourself. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you believe in, just stay true to that.
Hi, good afternoon, Nina. What do people assume about you but isn't true?
People assume that I'm always composed, especially when I stand in front of the mic. When I smile, when I answer a question, they think I'm not. And even behind the scenes back there, as we were waiting for our turns, people were asking me, are you nervous or not? Because you don't seem very nervous. And that is something, of course, I feel feelings. There, of course, is a little bit of fidgety back there, but I mean, I'm a human being. Everyone is a human. Everyone has the right to make mistakes. And that is what I am as well. So I'm not always composed, but I try my best to be.
Okay, Nina, how do you handle pre-pressure?
Pardon, what pressure?
How do you handle pre-pressure?
Peer pressure. I try not to compare myself to others. because I know who I am, I know my values, and when other people are trying to give their feedback, of course I take it constructively, but not everything has to be taken in. So you have to block some things because you know what's best for you.
Hi, Nina.
Hello.
A very interesting question. How does failure help in achievement? I really wanted to ask you this question, or I must say that, how has failure helped you in your achievements?
Well, for me, failure is a learning experience, of course. Last year, I did not win the crown. I do not consider it a failure because, of course, I still got second runner, which is a huge achievement for me. But as the year went, I took in all of the feedback that I had. I looked at my performance last year, and I grew. So now I'm standing here being more confident than ever.
Thank you. It shows. It actually shows. Thank you.
Time's almost up. Can I ask you one last thing?
Sure.
Okay. What's your idea of a self-care day?
A self-care day. Getting enough sleep. I love to sleep, so getting enough sleep and rest. Doing yoga in the morning. That's something I've started doing this year. Having a good breakfast, cooking it myself, most probably, and speaking to my loved ones. So family, having conversation with my family is very important. And my family is going to be here for the finale. I'm very excited for that. So that's something that keeps me calm and composed.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nina.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Good afternoon, judges. It's an honor and a privilege to be here in front of you all.
Hi, Vibhuti.
Hello, ma'am.
If you get a chance to represent Nepal in an international scene, how would you represent Nepal's uniqueness, and what aspect of Nepali culture will you highlight?
Nepal is the country where people's heart is filled with love and gratefulness. I would represent it with great love, and I would showcase our culture, our religion, our caste in such a way that they would be fascinated more towards our country, and all of them would like to visit our country at least once in their lifetime.
सँगै भएको भएर मैले सोधि नै हालेँ, विभूति गौतम भन्न बित्तिकै मान्छेले ठ्याक्क याद गर्ने तपाईको एट्रिब्युट्स के छ होला?
I think they would know me as a bubbly person, as someone who always encourages others. Even if I'm on my lows, I'm always there encouraging people to give their best. So I think they would know me in that way, that she's the type of girl that encourages us, and then she's the one that is always there for us when we are at our lows, and when we are even crying or having an emotional breakdown, she's always there to support us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Vibhuti.
Hello, ma'am.
So you are more talking in a very confident way. I can hear somewhere success in between the lines. How do you measure the success of a person?
I think the true success is when the people are really happy from inside, right? So when people have that feeling of contentment, when they find out their purpose and act on them and achieve their goals, even if it's just their one goals, that feeling when they get is incomparable to any kind of feeling. So that is when, and that is the factor that measures the success of a person, how happy you are from within and how content you are from within.
Perfect.
Hi, Bibhuti.
Hello, ma'am.
What is the best part of your day?
This day?
Your day? Any day?
I think it's the morning, ma'am, because it's when I feel so energized, all of the positive vibes that instilled within me seeing the sunrise. So morning brings a new ray of hope in my life. Like I feel so energized, I get motivated to do something new because I always take like this day is going to be the day that I need to shine, and I take every day as the same. So yeah, it's when I get motivated, energized from within.
How is your training going?
I think it's kind of great. I was like kind of having low self-esteem and low confidence in the beginning. Maybe I was jet lagged or I was taking too many pressures at the beginning, but now I think it's going great. I'm grasping a lot of things right now, and I'm trying to soak everything that the judges say.
Do you think you will win Miss Universe Nepal?
Yes, if I maintain my positive attitude and if I'm so much focused and clear towards what I want to achieve, I can definitely win this and I can achieve what I want to do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If you win
Yes,
and you get to represent yourself in Miss Universe, you get to pick a charity of your choice, right? Charity, a social cause, केही काम गर्नु पर्दाखेरि तपाईले चाहिँ कुन फिल्डमा काम गर्न रुचाउनुहुन्छ?
Obviously, I'm a medical student, so I pick health sector. As in my bio, I have mentioned to work in the rural sectors of my country, and I have set my goals clear that I would be working for the children that are deprived of getting immunized since their birth. I want to see Nepal free of the disease-preventable diseases, like vaccine-preventable diseases in children. So obviously, I would be working on my medical field, ma'am.
नेपालमा कति ठाउँहरुमा भनौं न मैले पनि धेरै हेल्थ क्याम्पहरु गरेछु. It's so hard to reach them because they don't want to get treated, they don't want to get vaccinated, they don't believe in medications. How would you like to change their minds?
It's all about awareness and educating people, right? So they don't have that awareness, they don't have that education that if we lack vaccination, then what can come in the future? How can we destroy the lives of the people that we love? So it's more important to focus on the education, it's more important to focus on the awareness from the community level, and it's very important to get people out of their superstitious beliefs. So that is why they are so much hesitating to go forward, get vaccinated, or even go to the doctors because of their superstitious belief. So it all comes with educating people and creating an awareness from a ground level.
Great.
Thank you so much, judges. Thank you so much.
Hi, Sagarika.
Hello, good afternoon, judges.
Hi, Sagarika.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, I was just excited to actually ask you this question because you had mentioned you're a foodie.
Yes.
And so am I. So if you were to showcase a Nepali dish in a dinner, from appetite, main course to dessert, what items would you showcase?
Firstly, I would, of course, for appetizers, I think choose momo because, you know, it's everybody's favorite. Everybody loves momo so much. For the main course, of course, it would be thakali because, you know, we all are true to that and we all love that. And for dessert, I would choose halwa because, you know, everybody loves it and it would be a great dish to show off.
Thank you
so much.
Hi, Sagarika. I see that the fashion styling student हुनुहुँदो रहेछ. अनि एउटा पोइन्ट अफ टाइममा हामी सबैजना यो थ्रु गएको छौँ होला. एउटै ठाउँमा जाँदा चिटिक्क परेर जाँदाखेरि हामीले रिसिभ गर्ने उहाँहरूको जेस्चर्स र यतिकै ल्याङफ्याङ भएर जाँदाखेरिको तपाईलाई के लाग्छ? शुड पिपल बी जज्ड इन द्याट वे अथवा यो राम्रो नराम्रो अथवा यसले हाम्रो पर्सनालिटीलाई कसरी फरक पार्छ?
I feel like dressing, of course, is a very important part of our personality. But also, if we are in a hurry and, you know, we come out like that, I feel that, yes, dressing is a very important part of our personality. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's you as a person who's going to shine. So I think if you represent yourself well, I think clothes won't be such a big, you know, matter of importance. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sagarika, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'll just ask you one question.
Yes,
You're very compassionate about children and animals. Do you have pet?
Excuse me, sorry.
Do you have pet?
Yes, I do have a pet, and his name is Jackie. He's a dog. He's a mix of Bote and lab dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
So normally I have seen people that, I'm also a dog lover. I have 2 kids, male and female. तपाईलाई कतिको रिस उठ्छ कि तिम्रो कुकुर के हो भन्दाखेरिको कतिको रिस उठ्छ र why do you think people have that in their head to ask that question because you don't know the feeling that you have for somebody or someone you त्यो भन्दाखेरि तपाईलाई कतिको रिस उठ्छ र रियाक्ट कसरी गर्नुहुन्छ how do you react to it
मलाई चाहिँ एकदमै रिस उठ्छ हैन it's happened with मेरो cousin नै so she had come for a stay over and she got her pet also along के and both the dogs they had a quarrel so I was so upset when she like shouted at my dog and she was like किन तिम्रो डगले यस्तो गरिराछ भनेर so I feel very upset about it and I feel कि people need to understand that dogs are not only dogs animals are such an important part of our coexisting it's very important that we have animals and we coexist with them so I feel मलाई धेरै रिस उठ्छ त्यस्तो भन्यो भने मान्छेले
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
I like your dress. It's pretty cool. And it says here that you worked in Mumbai as a stylist, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I lived there as well. I love that city. So I just wanted to ask you, what was your favorite part or the highlight of living in Mumbai and working there?
I feel the biggest highlight for me, of course, was when I did my internship in Mumbai. I got to work with Amitabh Bachchan. That was a great highlight for me. I've always looked up to him and it was a great honor because I got to do that when I was doing my internship. So I feel that was the biggest highlight for me and it was an amazing experience as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Sagarika.
Yes, sir.
What makes you stand out from the other contestants?
Thank you for the question, sir. I feel that everyone over here is amazing and we're all here to perform our best, to be our best. The one thing that really makes me stand out from everybody else is that I'm a very good learner. Even though I must have a lot of knowledge in a lot of things, I'm still here to learn, to, know more about myself. And I feel that's what makes me different from everybody else. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, judges. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, judges. Namaskar yahan sabailai.
Namaste, Sujita.
Namaste.
How do you feel being here?
I feel amazing. I feel great. I feel like I'm right where I need to be.
That's good to hear. I'm really glad you're back here.
Thank you so much.
So I just have a few questions for you, but I'll just ask one. What sets you apart from the former Miss Universe Nepal winners?
I think what sets me apart in this current moment is the fact that I'm here again. I did not give up on my dreams. Yes, I was here last year. I did not win the crown, but I had an amazing journey where I learned so much about myself. Not just the competition, not just about Miss Universe Nepal, but about myself. I worked on it and I'm back again. And I think that resilience is something that I carry very differently because a lot of people give up once they are not able to get to their final destination, they give up. And so I believe that what sets me apart is that I'm very resilient and I'm very dedicated towards my goal.
I really want to ask one more question. Let me find a way to put it together. If you had an opportunity to explain or describe Nepal to somebody who's never heard of Nepal, how would you describe Nepal?
Sure, thank you. So I wouldn't go into the geographical features of Nepal because I think Everyone knows geography and they know that Nepal has a variety of geographical differences. What I would talk about is the people of Nepal. I think the people of Nepal, just like myself, are very resilient. We have gone through so much as a nation, whether it comes to politics or natural disasters, talking about the earthquake, and we've become resilient. And the one thing that I noticed actually in this hotel while they're setting up our stage upstairs is that we have so much strength. And what I mean by that is that we don't need resources to get something done. We can do it without that. So I've been noticing the guys that are building our stage upstairs, they're walking around in flip-flops, carrying all the stage parts. And to me, I'm like, wow, you don't need equipment, you don't need machines. You just need strength and that dedication, and you can build anything.
Thank you.
Okay, Sujita, this is a very cliched question, but it's always fun to listen to. What is your strength that you think you're very good at and a weakness that you would like to work on?
Of course. I think my strength is that I'm very grounded. What I mean by this is that mentally and physically, I feel like I'm very grounded. Mentally, I don't think my failures allow me to fall apart, or it actually gives me a lot of strength. And physically, because I love nature, and for me, physically being one with the ground, with the earth, it makes me really happy and fulfilled. So I love going on hikes, and I think being grounded is my strength. My weakness, I would say, is that this is a really random answer, but I love food, and sometimes being in this industry, food is not your best friend. True. So control what you eat, and I think that's my weakness for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sujita, what do you think was what do you feel was the most important thing you learned over the last 6 days being in the close camp?
Wow, apart from all the physical things that we've learned with choreography and public speaking and presentation, I think the one thing that I've learned is to be dedicated. And I've been noticing some of my fellow contestants. I'll give you one example of one that has really stood out to me is Pratiksha. She came in, the day she came in, she told me, she was like, I've never worn heels before. And she was so scared. And I've noticed her, I've been watching her throughout the competition, her dedication, her determination. And today she walks so well because she's been practicing constantly. So one thing I've learned is definitely dedication and hard work.
Yeah, last question. What is your biggest fear in life?
Oh wow, my biggest fear, I'm so afraid of snakes. And I'm really scared being here because we're exposed to a lot of gardens in the back, and I'm really scared that I'm going to run into a snake. This has happened to me once. I went to a zoo and the snakes weren't supposed to be out loose. They're supposed to be in a cage. But one somehow creeped out and it came in our path and everyone was out there taking pictures. I ran the other way. I was like, nope, not for me. So that is definitely my biggest fear.
Hi, we have very little time, but I saved this question for you. So I'm going to ask you, I love what you're wearing.
Thank you.
It's very flattering, pretty.
Thank you so much.
Sujita, such a beautiful, accomplished and confident woman like yourself. You're in this platform for the second time. And I admire that. And I'm sure you're also aware that there are other beautiful, accomplished and confident women who are against pageantry. And they have opinions against it. In short, if you would like to give a message to them, what would it be?
Absolutely. So I can't speak on everyone else's experience, but from my own experience, I was a very shy young girl, and what pageantry has taught me is to be who I am today. And I know I have long ways to go in the future, but I'm very confident in myself today because of pageantry. Thank you. Sorry, I can finish?
Please.
And this confidence doesn't just translate into me performing well on any pageant stage, but it actually transfers over to my career. I'm also, people don't know this, but I'm also an accomplished technology consultant, and I work for a Fortune 500 company. And walking into a very male-dominant industry, walking into a meeting, I'm able to carry myself with confidence and grace because of pageantry.
That's great. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, judges. Have a wonderful day.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Smita.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was afternoon. Hi.
Are you nervous?
A little.
I have a very, very, very basic question. What do you think, like, what's the basic that a human should give to the world? Just the basics that every human should give to the world.
I think every human should give or spread their kindness to the world. I think that will make the world even more better.
So, would you sacrifice something for the betterment of the world, or for even, let's say, for your peace of mind? Would you sacrifice, and if you would, then what would that be?
Okay, if I had an opportunity to sacrifice something for the betterment, it would be my effort, my time, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Hi, Smita.
Hi.
So you had spoken a lot about technology in your profile.
Yeah.
So we all know technology is affecting our lives in some way or the other. So how has it affected or impacted on your life?
In my life, technology has made my life really better. Technology has helped me in a lot of ways, like talking about my phone, talking about the lips that we use, talking about other things, okay, I take classes online sometimes. So yeah, technology has helped me in a lot of ways.
Okay. What technology would you want to see in the future?
I would love to see technology that detects human feelings. I guess that's impossible, but yeah, I do love it.
Thank you so much.
I have a... Asta, go ahead. It's always me and Asta. Go ahead, you go ahead.
I love your motivation behind choosing a career in IT.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask you, do you have a dream job or a dream project in your field that you would like to share with us?
I do have a dream job. I am a student of IT, and also the student of BBS. I am interested in technology as well as business. So I have a dream job of launching my own product. That's it.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You've mentioned about cyberbullying and all of this,
Yeah.
right? So the condition in Nepal right now is terrible with so much bullying that happens. I think for everybody out in the public, for celebrities, getting catcalled, getting criticized, everything is out there. So can you pitch an idea to help lower or stop cybercrime in Nepal?
Yeah, I guess I do, because I believe that I can raise my voice against it. Cybercrime is a serious crime, not only bullying and harassment, but there are many cases of sextortion. Sextortion is underestimated. Many young girls fall for this or are being affected by this. They are, once they get involved in this, they'll be scared, like telling to people about this, and then they will end up in making their mind, end up in getting into mental health attacks.
Okay, thank you, Smita.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, judges.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
Doing good, thank you. तपाईले लिडरशिपमा पनि इन्ट्रेस्ट छ भन्नुभएको रहेछ हैन अनि हामीले जहिले पनि के गर्छौं भने हाम्रो कन्ट्रीमा यस्तो भएन यस्तो भएन यस्तो भएन भनेर कम्प्लेन चाहिँ धेरै गर्छौं तर व्हेन इट कम्स टु युथ अझ झन् अहिलेको 21st सेन्चुरीको युथ जसको चाहिँ हरेक चीजको एक्सपोजर छ डु यु थिंक कि हाम्रो पनि केही रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी छ युथहरुको डु यु थिंक दे शुड अलिकति पोलिटिकली पनि अलिकति आउट देयर हुनुपर्ने जरुरी छ किनकि अहिलेसम्म हामीले देखेको लिडर्सहरु भनेको फर पास्ट डेकेड्स सबैजना एउटै हुनुहुन्छ यसमा तपाईको के छ थट्स
I think to form a good governance, there should be active participations. And to form a good governance, then young participation always empower the young people. So we should encourage the young people to be a role model and inspire the other people, young generation, to be able to participate in the such activities like regular votings and then in volunteering things, so that we can form a single and a good nations in politics as well.
मैले यसलाई फलो अप नै गरे अनि अहिलेको युथ्सहरु छन् त इन्ट्रेस्टेड लाइक if you would get an opportunity would you be involved yourself
Yes, of course, if I got a chance then I'll definitely involve myself in the political things also because since we are young generations we should not neglect the political things that is happening in Nepal because that's how we can form a good nation and good governance because good governance leads to form a good things. Thank you.
Sagun, what do you think is the biggest problem faced by youth today?
Thank you so much, sir, for the questions. Nowadays, people are lacking, the youths are lacking empathy towards the others. So because of that reason, and also they are having that delusions and the negative thoughts which are affecting themselves from the other people's opinion, so that we can change on that. Thank you.
Hi, Sagun.
Hello, ma'am.
Oral health is very, very expensive. I'm very scared when I have to go to my dentist. So you talked about, serving and advocating people in different communities in Nepal about the importance of oral health and especially personal hygiene. That is what your goal is. That's what you've written. So how will you serve to the community is my question. How will you do it? I mean, it's very expensive. Are you going to do it for free? Are you going to have a free camps, do everything for free? And but the goal that you have, how do you think you're going to achieve that?
Yes, of course. People always believe that oral health treatment is very expensive. But in oral health, there is a variety of treatment according to the person's economic. So it can differ the treatment, such as, for example, if a people need a dental implant, we can replace them by some dentures, and also we can provide them some free health treatment, like by preventing them, by providing them knowledge about oral health, so that we can prevent them from getting.
I'm surely going to come to you.
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Sagun. Since you're from Chitwan, I just wanted to ask you, suppose somebody is visiting Chitwan for the first time, and you had to recommend them 3 top things that they have to do in Chitwan, you have to go there, you have to eat this. What are those 3 things?
First of all, there's a Chitwan National Park. Definitely you should visit that. And of course, Chitwan is full of natural beauty. Then you can enjoy the rivers, the rivers. You can go for hikings, and also you can go for cycling. There's a lot of things, and also for food, you can you can try some typical Tharu food items like gungi. This is the best food. So thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Namaste, judges.
Namaste. Hi, Keshu. Keshu, what impact will it have if you win the crown for Nepal?
I am a person who believes that we should not be boxed, no confinement. I believe that world is a very small place to confine us, and I believe that no profession, no ethnic or social or background of age or education should confine us to becoming just one thing. So the impact I would leave by winning would be to inspire young ones and even adults to think the same.
Hi, Keshu.
Hello, ma'am.
You are from Patan.
Yes.
Wow, very rich in culture and heritage. Yes.
it is.
So what will be your role in, preserving our culture and heritage, especially when foreigners visit Nepal, and when you take them to Patan, they would just say, "Wow!" So what will be your role to, I would not say preserve or, what do you think your input would be to really get this to the world and preserve it?
I think sharing culture is not just about sharing and showing them cultural heritage, but also showing them the warmth of people that Nepali people, not just in Nepal, but all over, not just in, Patan, but all over Nepal have, which is the warmth of people, how helpful they are, how generous and accepting they are of others and welcoming they are. I have utilized every opportunity that I've had to promote cultural heritage, and a year ago I was engaged in a four-week-long cultural heritage social work program, and we conducted various programs wherein we were promoting the cultural heritage in and around Patan especially.
One more. Can you share a story that speaks to who you are from the values perspective?
I am a person who believes in love, empathy, honesty, hard work, and authenticity. These are the values that drive me in my life. These are the values that teach me to give back, and these are the values that make me who I am, standing so confidently and happily in front of you all. That's my story and my values.
Thank you, Keshu.
Thank you.
Dr. Keshu, you just mentioned that you don't like to be confined in a box. And nowadays, we're not only representing our country, but as a human being, we're representing the world. So what do you think, as a human being, what do you think is our responsibility to give towards this Mother Earth?
I think our social responsibilities as citizens of the world is very important to be realized and internalized. Giving back to the Mother Earth is about being more responsible about your responsibilities that you can perform on an individual level, starting from an individual level and then progressing to a more institutional level and maybe governmental level someday. So it is about, first step is about internalizing that you are a part of this earth and accepting and realizing your responsibilities. Thank you.
What are your suggestions to young generation on how to use social media in a healthy way?
I think social media, like other things, has pros and cons of itself. So definitely, my advice to the young people would be by being more empathetic, by putting themselves in others' shoes and seeing that instead of pulling down, social media can be used to promote yourself, not just yourself and your brands, but others as well, by encouraging, by speaking words of kindness and help. That's what I think. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Keshu.
Thank you so much, judges. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Next.
Good afternoon, judges.
Good afternoon, Pratima. So, Pratima, you or you wrote that you like to push yourself beyond your limits. Can you tell us when you did it the last time and what was it?
Okay, so yeah, I do like myself to push myself beyond my limits, and the very last time was when I took the decision of taking part in Miss Universe Nepal. You know, I have always relied on others to take my decisions. I have never been brave enough to do what I've always wanted to do, to be the girl of my dream, but then taking part in Miss Universe Nepal has been one of the courageous steps I have taken so far. And it has helped me a lot. It has helped me to bring the best version of myself.
Hi, Pratima. Yes, I am just going through this, and then I'm very excited to read these words, unshakable desire. Yes. So can you just tell me your 3 unshakable desires that you have?
First, as I mentioned earlier, I want to push myself beyond my limits no matter what. No matter what will be the result, am I going to fall or am I going to wake? Am I going to be the best or am I going to fall? I am going to do something beyond my limits. That would be my first unshakable desire. And second would be, I am a very compassionate person. You know, I want to feel life to the fullest. That is my second unshakable desire. And third would be, I want to be a compassionate nurse. Yes.
Thank you. One more. What qualities do you think a woman should possess to make a notable difference in the world? Especially women.
Yes. First and foremost, a woman should know her strength and limitation. Unless you know what you want, what makes you happy, and what drives you in life, you are not going to achieve anything. So first and foremost, a woman should know what she wants and what makes her happy, and she must have this unwavering faith upon herself to go for that, to go for her dreams.
Thank you, Pratima.
प्रीतिमा तपाईको बारेमा अरूले खासै त्यस्तो नोटिस नगरेको अथवा त्यति धेरै मेन्सन नहुने तर आफैले आफैलाई सोच्दाखेरि चाहिँ क्या खतरा छ है अथवा म यो चीजमा त कस्तो राम्रो छु है भनेर आफै मक्ख पर्ने खालको त्यस्तो के चीज छ
हजुर Yes. I feel that I'm very empathetic. I feel, I know, world match, I feel that is the one quality that the world is lacking today. Everyone is busy on their own, everyone is so self-absorbed, but I feel I can see the problem of people through their shoes. So I feel I am a very empathetic person. I can understand other people's pain very well. Yeah, so that's my biggest power, I guess.
That's great, thank you.
Pratima, you had mentioned you want to empower every girl to have an impactful voice. So what is empowerment for you, and how do you plan to empower other women?
For me, empowerment is about, giving this courage, this self-love to every woman to live the life of their dreams. To not give up on their dreams with the fear of what the society would say, with the fear of social stigma, social taboos. Every woman should just go for it, should do whatever makes her happy without the fear of being judged by the society. So women empowerment for me is giving this positive energy, courage, and that faith to every woman to be the girl of her dream, no matter what.
So how do you plan on empowering women?
So my advocacy is related to that. I want to break the menstrual taboos that prevailing in not only in Nepal but the entire world. So I want to break that taboo as well as other social stigmas prevailing in our society, and I want every woman to believe that they should go for their dream. I want to give them this positive energy to be the person that they want to be.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pratima.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to meet every one of you.
Good afternoon, Raksha. If you could start a charity organization in Nepal, what would it be and why?
So as I hope you all have watched my social advocacy video, it would be about child's mental health. I can relate a lot to it personally as well, because as a child I struggled with mental health issues. And I think these days adult mental health issues are talked a lot about, but if we can focus more on child's mental health and address it properly, then it is going to impact even on their adult lives. They learn to deal with the emotions better at a very young age, which is going to be very, very helpful. Thank you.
Hi, Raksha.
Hello.
How do you maintain self-motivation when you experience a setback on the way while you're achieving your goals? How do you really maintain your self-motivation?
Thank you so much for the question. I can relate to it so much because I think my biggest strength right now is positive thinking, and it's something that I've struggled with so much. I was a very pessimist person, which is why I struggled a lot. But these days, I practice positive thinking so much that it just comes, like, with time, it has just started coming naturally to me. And when there's a setback, I'm like, something good is going to come out of it. It has to come, something has to be good about it. And you're going to nail it at the end.
So you've overcome the hurdles.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Raksha. So it says here that you're a biotechnologist. Yes, that's pretty cool. So you're a science girl and you are spiritual. Yes. So I just want to ask this, I don't know if it's okay to ask this. In your words, so what's the point of religion in our lives in today's time? What do you think?
Okay. Thank you for the question. I am not a very religious person, but however, I believe that there is a force that is there, and that is going to keep us balanced, and that is going to keep us true to ourselves. So I won't believe in one God, this or that, but however, I believe there's a force. So if I'm going to do something bad or a bad thought comes to my mind, I don't implement it. I don't take the action because I'm like, someone is watching me. I cannot do this. It's going to come back to me. Thank you.
Thank you. That's beautiful thought.
How do you say Nepal in the world?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question, please? मैले अहिले रिसेन्टली देखेको चाहिँ हामी बच्चैदेखि नेपाल सानो कन्ट्री हो भनेर हेरिरहेको हुन्छ हैन, बट यति धेरै डाइभर्सिटी छ नि नेपालमा, यति धेरै कुराहरू छ सिक्न मिल्ने. अहिलेसम्म म काठमाडौँमै हुर्किएँ हैन, अनि बढेँ, तर कस्तो भयो भने I don't know. I've not been to a lot of parts of Nepal, but I've always tried to know about them through stories of my friends. म अहिलेसम्म काठमाडौँ, पोखरा र चितवन बाहेक कहीँ पनि गएको छैन. तर साथीहरूले भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I do want to go to so many places के. It has so much more to offer, and I think Nepal is a place where you can stay grounded and fly high at the same time. That is how I see Nepal. Thank you.
Raksha.
Okay, Raksha. यो कन्टेस्टमा तपाईलाई सबसे मनपर्ने कन्टेस्टेन्ट को हो र किन?
यो कन्टेस्टमा मनपर्ने contestant, this is going to sound, I don't know how it's going to sound, but I think it's going to be me. It is going to be me. Because I don't know how much others have faced or what they have done, but I know my story. And I know it through all of the ends. So it has to be me. I'm here and it has to be me because I know my struggles, I know my good points, I know my bad points, but I am here and I have to embrace it all. Sorry for a cliche answer, but that's how it is.
Do we have time? Okay, so what sets you apart from all of the other contestants? Just very brief and to the point.
Okay. Thank you for the question. I think as humans, all of our experiences are different, and I am my experience. Today, I am my experience of 24 years that I've lived. And that is what makes me different from all the other contestants. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raksha. Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.